Hey guys, Marsingin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so over the past few days, last week or so, I've been looking at a few units that are going to be EZAing later on this year, who have just gotten access to a 200% leader skill. And of course, Golden Cooler is one of them. So as I said in a previous video, I do have every Heroes unit, and I think every crossover unit as well, fully link leveled now, ready for any potential buffs or anything that's going to come along with this celebration in November. But TEQ Golden Cooler is among the batch of units that should be getting an EZA this year, and he definitely needs it. So he's getting the 200% leader skill from the LR Metal Cooler team, because as you can see, even though he is on Transformation Boost, which is the extra 30% buff for STR LR Cooler's leader skill, he is not on Movie Bosses or Terrifying Conquerors. So he cannot be run on LR STR Cooler's team at all, even under a 170 lead, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, this Golden Cooler, as we'll see when we look at his kit, very much not designed for Wicked Bloodline teams. So in terms of his super attack, he infinitely stacks attack and does immense damage to the enemy. And then his passive is attack and defense 100%. He gives all allies 2 ki and attack and defense 20%. Then he gets an additional attack and defense 30%. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super when there are another 3 or more Dragon Ball Heroes allies on the team. So obviously, because we're running the Wicked Bloodline 200% team, there are no other Heroes Wicked Bloodline units in the game currently. So this was something I talked about. I put out a video a little while ago speculating about Golden Metal Cooler maybe coming to Heroes this year, because one of the things they need to do with this guy's EZA is they either need to drastically reduce this number and then release another Heroes Wicked Bloodline unit like Golden Metal Cooler, or they need to change this so it's Dragon Ball Heroes or something else, right? Because they could easily do that with an EZA. Just change it to when there are another 2 or more Dragon Ball Heroes or XYZ, right? Terrifying Conquerors. They could just straight up make it Wicked Bloodline, which would be better, because then he would be a good support unit for that team. So that's the problem we have with him, right? Is that we can run him on a 200% team, but then he's not getting that extra buff. And the extra attack that is a guaranteed normal that could convert into a super, that obviously gives him more chances to get his hidden potential additionals and then get this infinitely stacking attack ability to actually be somewhat useful. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. So this isn't the greatest rotation for him. He's only got 2 links active and we've got no support, and he is sat at under 100k defense. Only just, but under 100k defense. Obviously that is not very good. Now we need to get a couple more links active, get some more support. Now obviously the problem, one of the big problems for him when it comes to, even if he gets a really good EZA, when it comes to the Wicked Bloodline team, is obviously he does not have big bad bosses, which is unfortunate. I've always thought his super attack animation was pretty cool. I like the way he does the weird turn at the end for some reason, but it looks very cool. So this guy, buff his support up to 30 or 40%. Get rid of that restriction for Heroes, or at least, make it a bit easier. Throw in another category that's not just Heroes. And then I could see this guy being a unit that you want to run on the Wicked Bloodline team, because his link set is quite weird, to say the least. He doesn't link up super well with a lot of Wicked Bloodline characters. In fact, I think I still have the page up now, yeah. So his most links that he shares with any units is 4. And then when we look at the list, it is the TEQ free-to-play Final Form Cooler that we have on the team. Bulma and Vegeta from the anniversary. Cooliza, Margarita, Tien and Roshi or Krillin and 18, free-to-play units from the 6th anniversary. Fu, who is another Heroes unit, so obviously if you are running a Heroes team, that's a good person to link him up with. AGL Mai, and AGL Final Form Cooler. And then it's not until you get to 3 links that you then see some of the actual main players of the Wicked Bloodline team. So unfortunately that means his links and everything are not the best for the Wicked Bloodline team in general. But yeah, he shares 4 links with Cooliza, Strongest Clan in Space, Metamorphosis, Universe Most Malevolent, and Shattering the Limit. Cooliza obviously also giving him 30% support. So now he's at 130k. I mean, it's still not great, of course, but let's go ahead and put him in slot 1. And Yeah, we'll do. We might as well get an 18 key super for you. Why not? So let's see. Do you take double digits? No. Close, but not double digits, which means this will do damage. Also lowers defense. 2 million attack. TEQ Cooler's in this kind of weird spot where when he first came out, he wasn't a terrible unit to run as like a support on the Heroes team, because obviously you were running like a full Heroes team. But even again, looking back at his links, apart from Fu, it's only when you get down to like 3 links. There's a couple of Heroes units on here. The free-to-play Demon Goddess Poutine, Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Gohanks is on here. Supreme Cry of Time is another 3-unit one, Sealess. So there's a few Heroes units that he shares 3 links with. But obviously it's never been a particularly like powerful combination, right? Having him on the Heroes team. And as I say, he doesn't really fit super well on the Wicked Bloodline team either. So I feel like he is a unit that is 100%. He is going to live or die by his EZA and how good it is. I legitimately did not realise that we'd started the turn below 40% and Frieza didn't have his passive. Shows how much attention I was apparently paying at the start of that turn. Fortunately, Metal Cooler should tank this. Oh, okay, he's going to dodge. I was going to say we'll tank this for double digits and then STR Cooler will kill him and we can move on to the next phase. But yeah, that's his biggest problem, right? He does not fit very well on any of the teams that you're going to want to run him on, which is why I say he's going to live or die by the strength of his EZA. Because if his EZA is good and it gets rid of a bunch of those restrictions and everything, then he could actually be looking pretty good. So you guys share 4 links. You have Universe Most Malevolent, so we do get 5 if we do this. And obviously this guy unfortunately links up nicely with Golden Cooler, but doesn't support him at all because Golden Cooler is not on Terrifying Conquerors. So very odd. Again, just kind of unfortunate flaws in his design, essentially making it so that he's not really going to be super good on any of these teams unless they make drastic changes to his kit with his EZA. Because just having a 200% lead is not really good enough if you're not having synergy with the units around you on that category. So, I mean, worst case scenario, if he gets a solid EZA but they don't change like the passive restriction for his additionals and that extra percentage buff to attack and defense, then I mean, as long as his EZA was good and he gets a defense effect where he like super attack effect where he raises defense for a turn or something like that, then you probably still could get away with using him as a floating slot 3 support unit. But obviously we want to get the most out of the units, see them at their full potential. So I would really like to see that restriction for his the rest of his passive be changed with his EZA, because I mean we saw there on that previous turn he got a double super. Remember, he's infinitely stacking his attack, so every time he super attacks his attack stat is going to get higher and higher. So obviously it would be fun to see for him with like a solid EZA, not only him hitting higher numbers in general, but getting like the triple super attack turn, because the extra super from his passive is not going to be gated behind a very difficult condition. Because again, running a full Heroes team, not going to be a problem, of course. But as soon as you start trying to put him onto the other teams that he's on, and obviously, as we said, this is the Wicked Bloodline team. He currently only has the 200% leader skill from this team. So obviously, on this team, he's not really fitting in the best. So, and of course, he is on Transformation Boost though, which means he is getting the 50% support from STR Cooler. So he has 171k defense. I mean, considering how old he is, no EZA, that's actually not necessarily a bad number, just in terms of, obviously it's not great now for any of the current level of difficult content in the game. But if he's the way I'm kind of thinking, what I mean here, he's only 171k defense now, but this is pre-EZA. And hopefully, his EZA not only is going to buff all of his, minor stats, it's going to give him some sort of utility, like raising defense on super. He doesn't have to stack defense as well as attack. He could quite easily just have raised his defense for 1 turn or something like that. And then, yeah, turns like that where we get a double super, he'll have double raised his defense. His base stats are going to be higher anyway because he's going to have gotten an EZA. So he's going to look much better. I think this free-to-play Cooler Oh, he actually didn't take as much damage as I thought. I was going to say he potentially was going to die there, but he actually surprised me. So let's go ahead and do this, and then this, and then we'll get to see, I guess, one more turn with... oh, we're getting the Dokkan attack here with Metal Cooler, so I think we probably do actually kill Vegeta here. I might as well hit all the nodes, and then we'll see if we can kill him and go on to the physical phase. Because we have type disadvantage against this Vegeta with Golden Cooler, so obviously he's always going to look a little bit worse during this phase. So hopefully we just clear him out here. We've only got 7.5 million attack stat though, so I don't know if we one-shot here. We obviously got no support on the rotation. I don't know if this Metal Cooler has been hit the full amount of times to fully build up his passive. Oh, well, never mind. I guess, yeah, 7.5 million attack stat when your Rainbow LR Metal Cooler is still pretty good. So, alright, so we're getting the 50% support still. 134k. So again, you know, nothing super impressive, but I'm definitely excited for his EZA. The main thing for me, as I said, is seeing how they clear out this restriction. Because obviously, hopefully this year, we just get a 200% leader skill for heroes anyway. And again, if we do get like a golden Metal Cooler, then it means even on a heroes team, you can put those two together, and that will be quite a fun rotation, hopefully. So let me know what you guys think of Golden Cooler. I mean, the form looks cool, right? Golden Frieza is cool. Final Form Cooler design is super cool, so Golden Cooler is a very cool design, very cool looking card. Hopefully he gets the EZA that does him justice. His kit has the building blocks for something really good, right? Support, built-in additional, just make it so it's not gated as badly, and then give him a decent super attack effect to take advantage of those multiple supers, and then he's going to start looking really good. There's the clutch level 3 dodge, let's go. Saving us from 80k damage, that's what we like to see. But yeah, let me know what you think of Golden Cooler and what you would like to see from his EZA down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.